Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to today's show of the Coach's Corner Office with Elise Michelle. I'm so excited to share with you about how to add value to your coaching business by creating and setting up a value ladder. So, we're going to take a deep dive into it. As you guys are popping in, please let me know where you are viewing me from so that I can give you a shout out. You guys know that I love that. All right. So, like I said, today we're going to be talking about how to add value to your coaching business by providing and setting up a value ladder, right? But before we go into it, I want to give a shout out to Sonia. Sonia left this comment on my YouTube channel, and she's also a YouTube subscriber and she's also a club member. And Sonia says, "Thank you so much for great information again. I have to say that I'm so glad I joined your group. I found the Dump You content amazing. I've listened to, joined, and paid thousands for marketing programs and coaches. None of them have provided me with the tips and info that you have given in a easy to follow format. Really appreciate you." No, Sanja, I really appreciate you for leaving such an awesome content, for being a club member, for being such an awesome coach, and being open to learning all of these new marketing strategies to help build your coaching business. I am a very appreciative of you. Thank you so much for leaving that awesome, sweet comment. All right. So, with that in said, I want to remind you that today's show is sponsored by the Coaching Business Simplified. It is the number one business club created for personal development and business coaches. Inside of the Coaching Business Simplified, you get advanced business and marketing training so that you stay on top of the marketing strategies and tips and strategies to help you build your coaching business. You also get done for you content, marketing content to help you know what to say, when to say it, how to put it all together. Just like Sonia just said, she loves to done for you content bundles that drops every single month, and you get that bundle every single month. You also get live spotlight coaching with me so that when you have a question, I got the answer for you. We hop on live together, and I coach you through whatever problem that you're having inside of your coaching business. And on top of that, when you hang around awesome people, when people are doing awesome things, it osmosis, if that's a word, if I said that right, it osmosis also reflects back onto you. So you also become a part of a superstar community of other coaches that are absolutely kicking butt in the coaching industry. So to join, go to alisemichelle.com/7 for 30, and you get to join the Coaching Business Simplified today for only $7. You can't beat that, right? And after that, it's only $47 a month. Again, you cannot beat that at all because you can't even buy a cup of coffee for the month. Like if you buy coffee every day from Starbucks, it wouldn't cost you $47 a month. But you get all of that when you join the Coaching Business Simplified. So come on over, join us inside the Coaching Business Simplified. I will love to have you, and all the other coaches will as well. All right. So let's get into it today. Let's talk about this value ladder. What is a value ladder? I know I can hear you. I know that's what you're saying to yourself, like, Elise, value ladder. No one talks to us about a value ladder. All right. Well, this conversation came up in my group coaching session that I did. I've been running for the past 6 weeks, right? Well, a little bit more than 6 weeks. And so one of our trainings was about the value ladder and how do you implement that? And do you have this in your business? And so many of them kept saying, "What is the value ladder? What is the value ladder?" Well, if you guys, again, value ladder is based off of, I heard it from Russell Brunson, right? Russell Brunson talks about it in his book, The Expert Secret, why you need to have a value ladder and what it is. And so, what it is, a value ladder is a range of products or services that are planned with the purpose of increasing in value and price. I also like to say that it is content as well as people go up your ladder or buy certain services or consume a certain amount of content from you, there should be more value as they go up. Okay, again, I know we have a tendency that we want to give. That's me. I want to give all, but there is a method to the madness, right? I'm giving you all, but there's also a level that I'm taking you through. again, I want to teach you guys how to think more like CEOs and less like coaches. I know you love to provide people and you want to help people get the results that you've gotten and you want them to live their best version of themselves and build awesome and successful businesses. I want that too. But I want you also to be thinking in the mindset that, hey, I want to be able to build a business that runs on automation, that leads and bring me in consistent income so that I'm not always struggling trying to get clients. I'm not struggling to sell these products. Like I have a system in place, and that is what's going to help you get over the overwhelm or the frustration that you might be having in your coaching business. When you have a system that you know is working, you know what you are to do every single day, and you feel confident and you are assured that you are going to be successful because you got a plan, right? So let's break this down. Let's break this down a little bit more and let's talk about why you need a value ladder. Okay. Well, this is to ensure that once someone has bought from you, once you have a suitable follow up offer for them. So basically, what I'm saying here is that when one person buys from you, you now have the next offer. Sometimes, some people might buy from you and they're like, okay, what's next? Right. Or maybe they've consumed your content and they're like, okay, I'm ready for the next thing. And 9 times out of 10, we don't have the next thing. I know I didn't. I did when I first started. I did not have the next thing because I'm laughing at myself because I remember so clearly that it was just good that I had the first thing, which was I had a group coaching program called Be Your Own Boss, right? That took me months to put together. It took me months because one, I didn't have the done for you content that I provide for coaching business simplified members. But anywho, I had to start from scratch. So to have one product, that was doing something. But what really happened after people went through the Be Your Own Boss program, they were asking for the next thing. And most of the time, they wanted to work with me one on one. And so I easily just put together a one on one program to move people who went through my group program to the next level. Well, what I realized is that I was creating a value ladder, right? That people would get free content from me through some type of free webinar, and then they would sign up for my Be Your Own Boss program, which was a group program. And then the next tier level would be in one on one coaching. Well, that was a value ladder. I just didn't know that's what it was. But now that I have this system in place and understand it, I want to share with you also how you can implement this value ladder into your business so that you don't like, you're not like, not like, I don't want to say struggling, but not like an airhead about it. Cause I was like being an airhead about it because I didn't know that's what I had. Right. And when you know what you have, you know how to appreciate it and you know how to work it. Okay. So let's get started. Let me know if you're ready to get started for me to take you into this deep dive on how to build out and create a value ladder for your coaching business. Awesome. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to share with you before we even think about our products and services. And this is for our newbies, and this might be for you as a coach. Maybe you are switching your brand and you just really haven't thought about it. But I want you to think about who is your client avatar? Who are you speaking to every single time that you hop on video, that you post something on social media, that you build your website, when you ask for and speak to, say yes to speaking gigs? Who is it that you're speaking to? So you want to have a name for the person, you want to have the age for the person, you want to have the education, location, status, their income, their job, their likes and dislikes. This is really important because as you are really clear on who you are speaking to, then you can create products and you can create this value ladder that fits that person. I know when I am speaking to someone, I have one avatar in my mind when I'm speaking to, and her name is Kimberly. And Kimberly is a person between the age. She is 45 years old. She's not a person between the range because you need to know exactly the age. She's a female. She is married. She has two grown kids around in their teenage years, right? And she is transitioning out of her full-time job. She's right on the cusp. She's been working there for a good 15 years plus years, and she's ready to transition out. I know who this person is, and she has so much value that she wants to share with other people and coach other people and build a business around what she knows because she gets asked these questions all the time. I know that's who I'm talking to. So, if Kimberly, if you're watching me, I am talking to you. You must be clear about who your avatar is because as you are going through the process of building your products, building out your value ladder, you just want to be really clear on who you're speaking to. And it's okay, and I'm going to say this and give y'all full face on this. It's okay to niche down. Don't be afraid. I know that's probably one of the most frightening thing in the world is to niche down on one thing. Believe me, because I've been through it all. Okay. But niching down is going to get you even clearer on what you need to do and the products that you're going to serve. So don't be scared. Don't be scared at all. All right. So here's the first stage of the value ladder, the first step. And this is your brand awareness content. This is your social media posts. This is your podcast. If you're doing YouTube, anything like that, this is your free content. This is the brand awareness content that you show up and share on all of your social media platforms. It's your social content. If you're on LinkedIn, it's your posting. This is where people get to know, like, and trust you. This is where you show people that you know what you know because people are looking. This is not the days of the 80s that we just bought based off a brand, right? We want to know who's behind the brand, and brand awareness content is where you start. So, if you're not a person who is sharing content on your social media platforms, if you're not blogging, if you're not doing YouTube videos, if you're not doing podcasts, if you're not posting on social media or something like that, then this is where you want to start. Again, I don't want to put the pressure on you to say that you need to be everywhere, like omnipresent, because that is crazy. Who got time for that? I ain't. But I want you to choose one place to be and choose a medium that you are comfortable with. If that's podcasting, if you're better with speaking than doing video, then do audio. If you don't like to speak and you don't want to do podcasting or video, then do social media posting, right? Create those quote graphics, create those info type graphics. If you're not tech savvy, then start to purchase templates. Go to Creative Market and purchase templates to help you with your graphics on these social media platforms, right? But the key thing is that you want to build brand. You want to build a brand where the people are hanging out. And who does not have their phone? Like who doesn't have their phone and checking Instagram? Who doesn't? Right? Unless your client avatar is 65 and older. They might not be on social as much as people in their 50s, 45s, 30s, or 20s. You see? So if your avatar is 65 and older, then you got to figure out where they are hanging out, right? And you want to be there. That's the key. You want to be where people are hanging out. And so that first level of your value ladder, your first step is brand awareness content. Okay. Their second step of your value ladder is going to be list building content. This is where you want to get people's name and email. And this will require more effort. So the further up the ladder we go, the more effort that your client avatar has to take, the more value you are giving your client avatar. So the second step, yes, it's a simple step for them to get to, but they have to want to say yes, and they want to have to put their name and email in because that's an extra thing they have to do. And when they do that, you give them extra value. And that could be an ebook, that could be a white paper, that could be a quiz, that could be a mini class. Whatever that is that you want to give them that they say yes to is the second step in the value ladder. So, do you have a list builder? Do you have a way that you are capturing people's email addresses? Are you giving them extra value? Sometimes it doesn't even have to be an ebook. It can be a template. It can be a checklist. One of the things that I'm working on, which I should have completed by now, but I haven't, is my money making activities that I do. When I sit down on my computer, what are the money making activities that I do every single day that brings in clients, that brings in more engagement, brings in more awareness for my brand? I'm working on that, guys. I'm getting there. Okay. So that is step two of your value ladder. Let me know if I am providing value to you by putting a one in the comments. Let me know. Leave a comment below and say, yeah, girl, I'm getting it. This is making sense to me. And by the way, these are 5 steps that I'm going to take you through. So right now, that's what I'm on step two. Now I'm ready to share with you step three. Step three is going to be selling content. This is where you give them extra value content, but at the end of that offer, you are going, at the end of that content presentation, you are going to make an offer to them. Now, we are familiar with webinars, right? So, webinars, we teach, right? And then we make an offer at the end. Challenges, 7-day challenges, 5-day challenge, or 30-day challenges. Club members, Rosa right now is running a 30-day happiness challenge. And at the end of that 30 days happiness challenge, she is going to make an offer for them to join. Well, she's probably making offers in between because 30 days is a long time to do a challenge. So, in between, like maybe every 10 days, she's making an offer. But that is selling content. That is the next value or the next step in the value ladder that you're going to offer your client avatar, right? So that could be in a form of a challenge, that could be a form of a monthly webinar, and that also could be a form of a group. A lot of people don't see groups as a selling content, but if you have a free group, you should be making offers inside of that group. You should be telling these people, hey, here's the next thing for you. Hey, I've got a new ebook. Hey, I've got a mini masterclass coming up. Hey, I've got a 10-day challenge coming up. Hey, here's, make offers inside of that free group. Okay. Because again, one of the questions that I got from the group that I'm coaching was, what do I do in my Facebook group? Do I share the same content that I'm sharing on my social media platforms? Do I share them inside of that group as well? And I understand that our time is really precious. And if you're trying to create new content on both platforms, you're trying to create content on your social media profiles, and then you got to create different content for your group, it can be overwhelming, right? I had to take a deep breath because it can be overwhelming. But the purpose of a free group, and I know you probably didn't ask this, but I'm giving it to you. The purpose of a free group is to start to build a community. And once you've built this community and you're providing additional content, which is different than yours on your social media platforms, because why would I be in your group if you're not providing something different? Because I can just follow you on your social media profiles. Okay. Once you get them in that group, it is your duty to go ahead and take them to the next level. They can't be in the group and grow. They can get some kind of growth, but they can't really see transformation. So it is your job, honestly, right? That is you serving them to make them better human beings by giving them the next level, right? Offering them the next thing to get major transformation. Being in the group with other people is transformation. But major transformation happens when you take them to the next level by giving them offers that will help them be better human beings. Okay. So you want to make sale offers inside of that group. Okay. I know I was taking you around the circle. So the third step in your value ladder is selling content. Okay. Now we're about to move on to the fourth level. And the fourth one is where we get to the paper. We get into the paper at the third level, but the fourth level is where we get to the paper. All right. So the fourth level is going to be low dollar offers, right? Low dollar offers. Y'all know I talk about this often. Everyone is not going to probably want to buy your high end offers. Maybe some people are not ready for the high end offer. So you want to give them low dollar offers to make it easy for them to say yes to. So low dollar pay offers could be a book. This could be even an ebook as well. This could be a physical book. These could be classes. This could be workshops. This could be master classes, right? This can be audio classes. These can be things that you can offer at a low dollar price point. Now, I'm probably hearing some of you, I hear, some voices in the back, right? Saying to me, well, how much would I charge for this, right? And y'all know that I'm not really about telling you a price point. I throw out some numbers out there, but that's not something that you need to stick by. Really, I give you numbers to gauge. If you have say, a $20,000 coaching program and offering a $7 low dollar offer just doesn't work, right? It's almost thinking if you have a $20,000 coaching program, you're like Louis Vuitton, right? And have you ever walked into a Louis Vuitton store and ever seen anything for $7? No, you haven't. right? Not even a keychain is going to be $7 in there. Their lowest price item, which is probably the keychain, is probably about $100, or maybe I think it's $57 for a keychain. So your low dollar offer, you have to think about what's your high end offer and what's your low end offer and find, a really happy medium. Okay. So that's why this value ladder is really important because when you start to position things on this ladder, you'll know that, hey, I got a $20,000 offer, but I'm offering something $7. That doesn't really constitute high level or high class or luxury coaching, does it? So you want to just fit that in and think about that. And no price is the wrong price. Even if you have a $7 offer and you have high end coaching, no price is the wrong price. So don't get that and think I'm saying that. All right. So we're heading into the to step number 5. I need to know from you guys if I'm providing value for you. If you're listening to me on the podcast right now, then leave me a comment below and say, yes, Elise, this is making so much sense for me that you've created your little ladder on a piece of paper and you are plugging in this content. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Because I am moving on to level number 5. Level number 5 is your high end offer. This is where you can offer recurring payments like a membership. Maybe you have a 6 months to a 1 year coaching program, or maybe you do consulting with other businesses, or you have a one on one VIP coaching. But the level 5 of your value ladder should be your highest end product, your highest end. So some of us sometimes we start with the high end, and I love that. Start with the high end, girl, okay? And work your way down because again, everyone might not be able to purchase at your high end level, but they want to consume your content. So when you have a value ladder that provides people at different price points something that they can consume, right? Like we mentioned, we started off with 1, we started off with 2, we started off with step 4. We started off, now we're at step 5. And now it's time to look at it all together. So if you need to take a screenshot of this right now, if you are listening to me on the podcast and you are driving, take some time when you get in a park and park yourself and let's write down these steps. Draw yourself a little step ladder right now, okay? And we're going to fill it out. You're going to start with step 1, which is your brand awareness content, like I mentioned. This is where you start to position yourself as an expert. Social media posts, podcasting, YouTube videos, those are brand awareness type content, and blogging. I forgot to add that in there. Step 2, list building content. This is ebook, white papers, quizzes, those type of things. Step 3 is going to be your selling content. Challenges, 5-day challenges, 7-day challenges, 30-day challenges, webinars, a Facebook group. Level 4 is going to be your low dollar offer, which is paid offers like a book or ebook or classes or workshops or mini courses or a program as such. And then you got level 5, which is your high end paid offers, which could be recurring payments. This could be a 6 to 1 month group coaching program or a 6 week group coaching program. This could be one on one coaching program, or this could be consulting where you work with business to business. You now have your business value ladder. You now know what you're going to offer. You now know where people fit into your price point. People will know where they fit into your price point. Now you don't have to be like, I got a workshop you can sign up. I got a book you can buy. You now are really clear on where you want people to fall. And if someone buys your low dollar offer, you immediately know what the next offer to them, right? If they're not ready for your low dollar offer, maybe you have several low dollar offers if they're not ready for high value out offer. But again, you can start where you are at. This is not something that you need to sit down and try to figure all of this out in one day. If you have a high end coaching offer right now, if you only offer one on one coaching, you are right now at the level 5. Now all you have to do is think about, okay, what could be my low dollar offer? Your low dollar offer in this value ladder could be group coaching. It could be. It doesn't have to be in the high end, right? And then if you have a group coaching, you might say, okay, Hmm. Can I take something that I normally teach in my one-on-one or my group coaching, and can I pull that out and create like a course from that or a mini course from that? Then that could be your selling content or something like that, right? Or your it can fall into your low dollar offer. Do I do a monthly webinar that actually sells people into my low dollar offer or my high end offer? If you don't have that, work on that. But again, what I'm trying to say to you is that do not get yourself all in a bunch trying to figure all this out today. This is a process. And I want to share with you where in the process where you can go. This doesn't have to be does not have to be done all in one day. It's impossible. Oh my gosh, you will wear yourself out. But this is where you are going. This is where your business is going. This is where your CEO mindset and business systems are going when you have a value ladder like this. You know where you need to plug things in. This ladder, if you feel like you've always had some missing pieces to your business, then this is where the missing piece is. I've given you the whole entire puzzle. You now know what pieces go where. Now you're not running your business, operating your business blindly. You are clear. You can see clearly now, right? Isn't that something? I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Y'all know, don't get me to start singing, right? That could be scary. All right, guys. So today, that was my way of sharing with you your coaching business value ladder. You now have a process. You know where your products fit in. Now, all you got to do is plug in the missing pieces. All right. So, guys, please, if you have not subscribed to the podcast, please go ahead and follow me on the platform that you're listening to me on right now. I think you can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Anchor. You can find me on Google Play Store. You can find me on Apple. You can find me on all those platforms so that you're listening on. So if you haven't subscribed and follow me, go ahead and do that. If you're watching me on my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you know when I drop a new video so that you can get that notification as well. So, guys, thank you so much. Leave me a comment below to let me know how much value that you've gotten from this show today. Again, please, 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 I appreciate every comment, every like, every share, everything that you give me. I appreciate it so greatly. And lastly, but not least, don't forget that today's show is always sponsored by the Coaching Business Simplified. It is the number 1 business and marketing club for personal development and business coaches who are looking to grow their business the simplest way possible. So if you are not a member, go ahead and join. Go to alisemichelle.com/, 7 for 30, and you join the club for only $7. I love to have you inside the group. All the coaches would love to have you as well. We are here to support you and give you the needed training and support that you need to grow your business the simplest way possible. You guys have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace out.